Hey guys, welcome back. So for today's video, I just kind of wanted to sit down and chat with y'all and go over what my top 10 New Year's resolutions are. So I sat down and thought about like the 10 things that I want to spend the year focusing on and working on with myself. I wanted to share those with y'all, and so let's get started on my 10 New Year's resolutions for 2019. So number one, so at the end of 2018 is whenever I finally launched my YouTube channel, and it took me so long to finally do such a thing. So I really want to be good about like sticking to a good schedule, and my goal right now, because I don't want to completely overdo it and spread myself too thin, so my goal is to upload 2 videos a week, and if I happen to upload more, great, but my goal is to do at least 2, and I've been trying to do like Sunday and either Wednesday or Thursday is when I've been uploading so far. So for the entire year, I want to upload at least 2 videos a week, like no questions asked. No exceptions, no excuses. So that's my first one. Number 2, keep going to yoga. So at the beginning of 2018, I think it was the end of January is whenever I first started, and I joined a yoga studio called Core Power Yoga. And I kind of just walked in. I hate working out, and I had signed up at like LA Fitness, tried to do at-home things, and I couldn't get in a routine. And so I remembered back in high school, I did a little bit of yoga and I really enjoyed it. So I just one day on my day off got my things together and walked into Core Power and was like, hey, this is my first time. And so they were so inviting and so great, and so I went to my first class, and then from there I haven't been able to stop going ever since. I loved it so much. It has helped me so much, like mentally, physically, emotionally, I mean everything. It is so, I mean, it's like what I've been looking for all my life. It's like this is just the one thing I needed. I mostly go to the hot yoga classes, but I do occasionally go to what they have it called a C1, and it's kind of their beginner's class. It is not easy, don't be confused, but the heat is just not as high as some of the other ones. So I've gotten to where I like going to the hot yoga classes, and I want to continue doing that. That's another thing that I don't want to put, I'm gonna go 5 times a week. Like, I don't want to spread myself too thin, but my goal is to just at least try and go twice a week, because I'm off 2 days a week. I could go those 2 days, and then I normally try to go right after work. So that's my number 2, is just keep doing that, keep up with that, and keep going that 2 days a week. Number 3, to just overall, I know this is like everyone's typical New Year's resolution, but to focus on my health, and not only my actual like body health, but my mental health as well. I mean, I've always had like high anxiety and not depression, but I'll just kind of get in ruts, and especially if I'm not happy with something. And so I really want to focus on my mental health, which also kind of goes back to the yoga, because that's helped so much. But I just want to be a very like calm person. I am naturally, but it's kind of weird because I'm calm with like high anxiety, so it doesn't work very well. So I think mental health, I just really want to help myself, and then I also want to help the mental health of others and kind of reach out and be there for, you know, friends that may need me. And I want to kind of be a better friend all around, I guess, like really be there for people. That would be my number 3. Number 4 is to eat my green freaking vegetables. I like green vegetables, I just don't eat them all the time like I should. So I want to cook more with green veggies. I was gonna lie to y'all, I don't eat very healthy. I eat generally pretty healthy. I'm gluten-free and mostly dairy-free just because of lactose intolerance, and then gluten-free is from an allergy, and then I also can't drink alcohol, so again, another allergy. So I'm pretty healthy because of those reasons, but I just eat so much dang sugar and I don't get enough greens. So that's my next goal, is to eat more green vegetables. Number 5, to stop letting the opinions of negative people bother me so much. It's not that I get bothered by other people's opinions, because everybody has their own opinion. That's great, that's fine. Even if it's not my own opinion, I can appreciate that you have an opinion about a subject. But whenever it's directed at me and it's negative, a lot of times I have a hard time with that if it makes 0 sense. Like if I have, you know, this good foundation and I know that I have all of this that I can stand on, and then someone just comes at me sideways like with something super negative that's just totally out of the blue, it makes no sense, but it just happens, I get incredibly bothered by that, because I'm like, you have no reason to say that. Well, I need to just let it go and accept that they are a negative person, I am not a negative person. That is what's gonna happen whenever a negative person is in the room with you. They're gonna say negative things, they're gonna verbally attack you, and you just gotta let it go because they're the negative one, not you. So that is something I want to work on, is not letting the opinions of other negative people bother me, because it shouldn't bother me. It shouldn't bother anyone. Number 6, make sure that my dog gets exercise. I have a chocolate lab, his name is Scotch, and me and my boyfriend Mike, we live together actually, and we have our little dog, and I want to make sure that he gets more exercise. We have not been very good about that. We were previously in an apartment, now we're in a home with a backyard, but you know, he's in medical school and I'm working in Dallas, so we just get super busy, but I want to set aside time to make sure that he gets the exercise that he needs to stay healthy, because you know, I'm making all these resolutions for myself to stay healthy and I'm just gonna leave him to the side, you know? So I definitely want to work more on that. And you know, he does get exercise, like we throw the ball, we would take him on walks and things, but he's just a larger dog, and so I think he definitely needs more than what we give him. My next one is number 7, focus on family first. You know, with working a job, starting YouTube, you know, all these different things that I do, the yoga, like all these things, I just want to make sure that I always keep my family first and everything else comes next. That's the biggest thing, and of course like going to church, you know, is also first, but my family is everything to me, and so I just want to make sure that that always remains my focus before everything else. If everything else has to drop off the edge of a cliff, then it's gonna drop off the edge of a cliff. Number 8 is to cut back on sugar. I have all these incredible allergies for everything, but I don't have an allergy to sugar, and I am addicted to sugar. I crave it in the morning. Like I eat breakfast and then I have to have a dessert, and I eat lunch and I have to have dessert, and then I have to have dessert with dinner, and then like I just always crave sweets and everything. Like I get gluten-free cupcakes like they're literally going out of style. So definitely want to cut back and try and keep sugar just out of the house, because if I keep it out, then I'm fine. And honestly, I love like extremely dark chocolate. Like I'm talking 92% like dark. So I could just keep a bar of that in the house, portion control throughout the week, and be fine. Can't do that whenever I keep buying all these things and bringing them home. Anyways, number 8, cut back on sugar. Number 9, keeping my makeup brushes clean. I know I get tons of people telling me that in my videos my makeup brushes are dirty. I know that they're dirty. I clean them like every couple of weeks. I just need to be better about doing it more often, especially because a lot of times I play around with like bright colors and things, and then I'll just kind of like wipe it off and start again. So I need to be better about cleaning my makeup brushes. Another thing that goes with that is though, I still don't have a routine for cleaning my makeup brushes that I love. I haven't found a good makeup brush cleanser that I really love. So if y'all have any suggestions, please let me know and leave them down below, because I have tried all these different things, and I've tried like the little at-home thing, but I find that a lot of times those like will make it, I mean, for example with this, I mean, this is an old brush, but it literally has all these little bristles that just you can pull right out of it, because I use olive oil and Dawn dish soap, I think. I don't know, I found it on Pinterest, bad idea. They did that to all of the brushes that I had cleaned that day. This one I just keep around because it's not as bad as the others. So need to be better about cleaning my makeup brushes. Finally, number 10 is I want to do the things in 2019 that genuinely make me happy. Like yoga makes me genuinely happy, so I want to do that thing. Filming videos, I genuinely love filming videos, so I want to be sure and film my videos. And playing with my dog, you know, so it's like all these things that are on my list of, you know, resolutions for the year are things that I love. So it's like I want to focus on the things that make me so happy, and I want to do more of those things, and that kind of feeds back into the mental health, you know, like if you genuinely love something and you feed that to yourself. I'm not talking about like drugs or alcohol. Like I know that some people may love that, but like that's something that even if it like genuinely you feel like it makes you happy, you like still should not do that. I'm talking about like healthy things that make you happy. Those are the things that you should be feeding yourself and lifting yourself up. I just feel like that helps so much in every aspect of life. So I want to do the current things that make me genuinely happy, and like future things, like maybe find more things that make me genuinely happy and stick with those. You know, another thing is my vitamin routine. I have like gone vitamin crazy this year, and I take all these vitamins, and I'll do a separate video on all the million vitamins that I take. I mean, I do those things because they make my body feel really good and feel much better, but it just makes me happy. Like I find interest in that, and it's something that makes me happy, and I like to do it. That's definitely something that I want to focus more on. So yes, those are my top 10 New Year's resolutions for 2019. If y'all would, I would love for y'all to leave your New Year's resolutions down below, and I would love to hear what they are. I love hearing other people's New Year's resolutions. I feel like most people, you know, are gonna to like be fit and eat healthy, but that goes down the drain, you know, come like halfway through the year. But it's hard because we have Valentine's Day, which you have to celebrate with food, and then Easter, you get together and celebrate with food, and then, you know, during the summer, like 4th of July, celebrate with food, and then, you know, Memorial Day, Labor Day, and then you have Thanksgiving, celebrate with food, and then Christmas. So it's like all, I mean, you celebrate everything with food. Like, how are you, what? You know? And you're not gonna like go on 4th of July when everyone's eating like these delicious hamburgers and chips and stuff and be like, oh no, I'm good with my lettuce and tomatoes and cheese. Like, no. So, you know, it's hard, and I don't blame you if you can't stick to it, but just do the best you can. So yes, let me know what y'all have, let me know what y'all are thinking, and I would love to hear them down below. And I think that's it for this video. I really just wanted to share with y'all my top 10 New Year's resolutions for the year 2019, and I cannot wait to see what it has in store. I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.